It's the Tony Rose Morning Show on Sam 100.7. On the phone with us of the new hit TV show on NBC. I know it's going to be a hit. She plays attorney Constance Griffiths. It's Brooke Langton. Hey, Brooke, how you doing?
Hi, I'm really well. How are you there in Kentucky?
You know, we are doing great in the Bluegrass State. You sound a little sleepy. Are you on the west? You're on the West Coast this morning, aren't you?
Saying that. Come on. I'm trying to sound all sultry for you.
Sultry. I like it. Oh, my goodness.
No, this is my voice. Yes, it is early, but I am up and at 'em.
Now, we've got to talk about this new show, Life on NBC, and a little bit about Friday Night Lights as well. But first, I have to say that you play one of the neatest characters ever in one of my favorite movies, Swingers. The role of Nikki. Do you get a lot of people who come up to you with like weird requests for answering machine messages and stuff like that?
This is Nikki. Leave a message, and then I have to say, "Don't ever call me again."
There you go. There you go.
You know, I was just telling my friend a story where I did that, and except I did it through texting, where a guy texted me, "Oh, I feel the same way about you," or something, and I texted my friend, "Oh my gosh, Steve likes me," and he just texted me, "I feel the same way," and isn't that awesome? And I accidentally sent it to him, and then I spent the next hour and a half covering and then just in the end going, whatever, I'm an idiot. I was sorry. I just stupid. And I mean, he basically said, "Don't ever text me again. Don't ever, you know."
Oh my goodness! So you had your real life Nikki moment.
I've been on the other side of that.
What were those guys like to work with in that movie? I know it's been quite a few years ago now, but still,
I knew Vince Vaughn was going to be a huge star.
Yeah.
And I knew that Jon Favreau was going to be a huge director, because now he's directing that movie Iron Man, and he did Zathura. He also did Elf, which, you know, I mean, the kid's amazing. And I just knew, man, there was no way that you didn't know. When Vince Vaughn was standing on the table in that scene going, "Baby," I just knew he's totally original.
Well, hey, we think you're money. How about that? You know, there you go. You never get that one either, I bet. Anyway, the show is live. It debuts tonight on NBC. You play attorney Constance Griffiths. Tell us about that character a little bit.
She's a DA. She gets Charlie out of prison, who's our lead, Damian Lewis. And he used to be a cop. He gets wrongly accused for manslaughter. He kills 5 people, I guess. And my character spends 4 years of her life doing pro bono in the Innocence Project Act, getting him out.
Wow.
And I think the show's really interesting because he was a prisoner, and as a prisoner he had been a cop, so you can only imagine how the other prisoners felt about that. And then now he's back to being a cop again after being in prison for 12 years. So I think the show has a lot. And then his partner, Danny Reeves, she was a drug addict, and now she's a cop. My character used to work for Innocence Project. Now I work for the DA. So I basically am taking people down where I used to save people. So save people from the DA's office. I think every character, Adam Arkin's character, he used to be a white-collar criminal. Now he's managing Charlie's $50 million. And Charlie's really into girls and you know, having his Bentley. He's enjoying the life. He's out of prison. He's kind of, I say, like a loose cannon.
Right.
And my character, after getting him out, I think she's watching him very closely.
Very cool, man. So. Sounds like it's going to be a neat show, and of course you're kind of
got a lot going on.
Yeah, you guys you're really busy. You stay so busy. Friday Night Lights still happening as well. How are you able to juggle both of those projects?
Friday Night Lights is so easy. I fly in. I shoot 2 or 3 episodes in one day because they have a unique style. They don't rehearse. They're not real strict about the lines.
Right.
And basically every character knows its character so well that you can go in and just play.
Right.
And this year my character is she's kind of doing some wrong. She's doing Tim Riggins wrong. So I'm sure people are going to be really mad.
Well, and of course that's your second, I guess, football vibe type flick. You know, you did The Replacements with Keanu Reeves. What was that experience like shooting with Keanu and being in that kind of sports type movie and everything?
Did you say sleeping with Keanu? What'd you say?
No. I think you're putting words in my mouth. I said shooting. You said sleeping. Are we breaking a story here on the Tony Rose Show? Look out! Now, what was it like working with Keanu?
Yeah, working with him, he's pretty incredible. And both of our favorite stories from the movie is we got to do 9 minutes during an actual Ravens game where they shot us catching passes and cheerleading and running out and hugging each other with 50,000 crowd members. And all I could think of was, this is how these NFL players get up. Because with the sound of rock stars, you know, that they get so addicted because, I mean, having 50,000 people going roar towards you is the most incredible feeling I've ever experienced. And I think that's just for both of us. That was I mean, if you've never been a rock star or a football player, or I guess a baseball player.
Right.
And yeah, it's fun. I love that movie.
So between doing TV and like I said, you do a lot of movies as well. Which what are the differences between the two? I guess between going to do a TV show and going to do a movie. What is there different preparation?
Yeah,
what do you go through?
Really good question. I think as a young girl, now that I'm an old broad,
whatever.
I think as a young girl, I was really excited to move on. It was like, oh gosh, I hope this show doesn't go past 13, or I hope this movie's 3 months. That's perfect. I'm on to the next. I really liked to travel. I like to see. I've went to so many different states and so many different countries.
Right.
Now, as a woman, I'm really, really happy staying where I am. I love the show. I love the creators. I love the actors. And if this show went 500 episodes, I would be the happiest human being in the world. So I think that's the difference. Is one, you get close to people and then move on, and this one, I'm ready to keep my crew as my family for 5 years. I'm ready to know these actors inside and out. I'm ready to stay.
Well, literally, you're going to be Miss NBC before you know it. You're on everything on there. It seems like we love it.
A little banner.
There you go. There you go. Corporate girl, look out. Hey, Brooke, thank you so much for coming on and hanging out with us. We look forward to seeing Life Tonight, the debut episode on NBC. Your attorney Constance Griffin's on the show. We look forward to catching up with you later on down the road as well. Hey, continue. Best of luck to you, and hopefully no more psychotic messages on your answer machine or weird text messages coming from you. Actually, if you want to text me though with some weird text messages, I'm sure I'll understand. I'll be more than happy to understand that.
Well, you're a pleasure. Thank you.